The scene is set in a dimly lit, dusty basement at Princeton University. The year is 2022. An archivist is present in the basement. The archivist accidentally finds a mislabeled box. Inside the box is an old reel-to-reel tape labeled Classified Interview. The scene is set in a simple recording studio in 1943. A young journalist interviews 64-year-old Albert Einstein. The room is sparsely furnished, emphasizing the focus on the conversation. A single microphone sits between them, ready to capture their exchange. Rain streaks the window, adding a somber mood to the intimate setting. Einstein suggests modern science has made a critical error. This error lies in dismissing what it cannot easily measure. Specifically, science has neglected the nature of consciousness. This dismissal hinders a complete understanding of reality. Focusing solely on measurable aspects limits scientific inquiry. Einstein proposed consciousness as more fundamental than matter. He suggested the brain doesn't produce consciousness. Instead, the brain acts as a receiver or antenna. This implies consciousness exists independently of the brain. Einstein proposed that death is not an absolute end. Instead, he viewed it as a transition or shift. This transition involves a change in frequency. It represents a shift to a different state of being. Death is a transformation, not a termination. Einstein described time as an illusion. Time's perception is relative to the observer. The true self is a silent witness. This witness exists beyond body and thought. Einstein used the metaphor of a wave returning to the ocean. This illustrates the nature of consciousness after death. Consciousness, like a wave, merges back into a larger entity. This suggests a return to a universal source or state. Consciousness is analogized to a radio signal in its nature. The signal persists even when the radio device is powered off. This suggests consciousness may continue beyond physical form. The analogy implies a form of persistence beyond the material. Einstein compared consciousness to a crystal refracting light. Each facet of the crystal symbolizes a unique perspective. These perspectives all reflect the same universal truth. Consciousness, like a crystal, offers multifaceted views. Einstein's work connects relativity, quantum mechanics, and the observer effect. Relativity describes gravity as curvature of spacetime due to mass. Energy. Quantum mechanics governs the probabilistic behavior of matter at atomic scales. The observer effect says observation influences quantum system behavior. Einstein sought a unified theory linking gravity and quantum mechanics. His theories revolutionized physics, shaping our understanding of universe. The concept introduces a unified field theory. It posits a universal information field, similar to the Akasha. This field is theorized to record all experiences. Every event leaves an imprint within this universal field. In 1943, Einstein discussed consciousness. He described consciousness as non-local. Einstein also characterized it as eternal. Finally, he noted its vibratory nature. After death, consciousness undergoes a unique process. This process is based on the consciousness's vibrational frequency. Each consciousness experiences a unique journey after death. Vibrational frequency dictates this individualized experience. Einstein refuted the concept of punitive divine judgment. He believed the universe operates on resonance, not retribution. Actions create resonant effects, shaping future experiences. Learning from these resonant consequences is key. Responsibility lies in understanding and guiding these effects. Heaven and hell are not physical locations. They are better understood as states of consciousness. Consciousness dictates experience, not geography. One state of mind defines heaven or hell. Einstein viewed reincarnation as a potential aspect of conscious evolution. His perspective was rooted in scientific inquiry, not religious doctrine. He considered it a natural process, not a system of rewards or punishments. Reincarnation, in his view, could contribute to the development of consciousness. This concept aligned with his broader understanding of the universe's complexities. In 1943, Einstein characterized God as an impersonal, universal consciousness. This view aligns with the philosophical ideas of Spinoza. Spinoza's philosophy also emphasizes an impersonal God. Both reject the concept of a personal, interventionist deity. Einstein found resonance with Spinoza's deterministic worldview. God is not an external observer, separate from the universe. Instead, God is immanent, present within all creation. This presence extends to the smallest units of matter, like atoms. God is also present in human thought and consciousness. Acts of love are also manifestations of God's presence. Therefore, God is an intrinsic part of existence, not separate from it. Einstein contemplated suffering's role as a profound teacher. He viewed suffering as a purifying force, akin to a fire. This fire refines individuals, burning away impurities. Suffering, in his view, awakens consciousness. It brings a deeper awareness of oneself and the world. This awakening leads to personal growth and understanding. Pain is not merely suffering. It's a catalyst for transformation. Suffering is often a necessary precursor to profound awakening. Great consciousness rarely emerges without enduring hardship. Pain can reshape perspectives and foster deeper understanding. Through pain, individuals can achieve a higher state of awareness. True evolution stems from how we handle pain. The approach to pain is crucial for growth. Openness is a key element in this process. Compassion is also vital for evolution. Pain, when met with openness, fosters change. Compassionate handling of pain leads to evolution. Einstein cautioned about the perils facing humanity's future. He highlighted the danger of unchecked scientific advancement. Science without conscience poses a significant threat. Progress, lacking ethical considerations, is equally dangerous. The speaker voices apprehension about humanity's trajectory. He notes a concerning trend: technical progress coupled with moral decline. This decline suggests a regression in ethical standards and values. He fears a disconnection from the fundamental unity of humankind. This unity is essential for societal cohesion and ethical behavior. Einstein advocates for individual awakening and critical thinking. He emphasizes the importance of questioning over imposing beliefs. The focus is on fostering curiosity and independent thought. It's about inspiring inquiry rather than dictating absolute truths. In 1943, a message emerged from a recording studio. It proposed that one awakened consciousness can inspire others. This suggests a ripple effect of enlightenment. The message also challenges conventional views on mortality. Death, it asserts, is not the ultimate enigma of existence. Einstein emphasizes the significance of conscious living before death. He urges individuals to live with intention in their daily actions. Compassion towards others is a key element of a meaningful life. Humility in one's interactions is also crucial. According to Einstein, he highlights the importance of awareness in navigating life's journey. These principles guide individuals towards a more fulfilling existence. The scene is set in a recording studio in 1943. Einstein is present, observing the rain outside. A long pause occurs, emphasizing silence. The rain outside the window is a focal point. The silence underscores the gravity of the moment. The scene focuses on a journalist in a 1943 recording studio. His internal state undergoes a significant change. Initial certainties and beliefs begin to waver. Deeper questions and doubts start to emerge. This mirrors the viewer's own evolving understanding. The transformation reflects a shared experience of questioning. In 1943, Einstein reflects on personal memories in a recording studio. He expresses guilt over the destructive use of scientific knowledge. Einstein conveys his deep pain stemming from war and exile. His reflections offer a glimpse into his emotional state during wartime. The recording captures Einstein's complex feelings about science and society. Experiences led to the realization that intelligence alone is insufficient. Intelligence, when devoid of conscience, can become a dangerous attribute. Ethical considerations are crucial when applying intellectual capabilities. Without a moral compass, intelligence may be misdirected or misused. The potential for harm increases when intellect lacks ethical constraints. Conscience serves as a necessary guide for responsible intelligence. Einstein proposed the concept of a universal memory. Every human action leaves an energetic imprint. This imprint contributes to a collective, universal record. The universal memory contains traces of all past events. It suggests a permanent, energetic record of human existence. The theory posits that nothing in the universe is ever truly lost or destroyed. Instead, everything vibrates at a specific frequency, creating resonance. These vibrations and resonances persist beyond physical existence. The nature of these vibrations shapes the afterlife experience. The specific vibrational frequency determines the individual's post-death state. Thus, the afterlife is a continuation of vibrational energy. Forgetting at birth is presented as a necessary condition. It is crucial for authentic human experience. Forgetting acts as a veil. This veil enables genuine learning. Without it, true understanding would be impossible. Spiritual awakening is about remembering our true nature. It's not about accumulating more knowledge or information. It's a process of self-discovery and inner realization. The focus is on unveiling the inherent wisdom within. In 1943, Einstein conceptualized love not just as emotion, but as a fundamental force. He described love as a structural element inherent to the universe's design. This force, according to Einstein, plays a role in harmonizing individual consciousness. Love, in this context, facilitates a connection with the universe's totality. It suggests love's significance extends beyond personal relationships to universal integration. Every act of compassion impacts the collective consciousness. This impact occurs regardless of immediate visibility. Compassionate actions subtly shift the overall field. These shifts contribute to a more empathetic world. Einstein perceived death not as an end, but as a return to the origin. He envisioned it as a seamless transition to a state of profound clarity. This perspective suggests a cyclical view of existence. Death is a return to a fundamental, lucid state of being. Death is described as a reunion. This reunion involves consciousness. It's a reunion of consciousness with itself. This reunion happens without masks. It also occurs without fear. Finally, it is a reunion outside of time. The archivist is in a basement at Princeton. The archivist is listening intently. The archivist is captivated by Einstein's words. The weight of history is palpable. The archivist is deeply engaged. The setting is present day. An elderly journalist reflects on uncovered truths. The journalist sits alone, years after the initial events. A recording holds the key to understanding past events. The journalist understands the timing of truth's revelation. Truths emerge when necessary, not necessarily when desired. The recording represents the burden and responsibility of truth. The journalist contemplates the nature of a past interview. The interview's relevance is tied to the present moment. Its accessibility depends on collective consciousness. The interview exists outside linear time. It becomes available when shared awareness permits. The core message transcends proving life after death. It focuses on transforming the present life. The emphasis is on improving life before death. The goal is not merely to seek afterlife validation. Instead, it is to enhance the quality of current existence. This transformation is the ultimate objective. A montage shows diverse people globally. Each person is listening to interview fragments. Reactions vary widely across individuals. Some show agreement and understanding. Others display confusion or disagreement. The interview's impact is multifaceted. Diverse individuals experience a spectrum of profound emotions. A student embodies curiosity and eagerness for knowledge. A grieving mother reflects sorrow and loss. A frustrated scientist confronts challenges in research. An elder contemplates the dawn, symbolizing reflection. Each person's emotional state resonates uniquely. The fear of death is often rooted in the fear of losing one's perceived identity. This identity is often an illusion, a construct of the mind. True awakening involves realizing that the essential self cannot be lost. This realization diminishes the fear of death, as nothing truly valuable is at risk. The fading music signifies a transition to a more intimate auditory experience. The focus shifts to the sound of human breath, a primal and essential sound. This sound symbolizes a fundamental aspect of human existence and vulnerability. It represents the integration of a significant revelation or understanding. The breath becomes a metaphor for the acceptance and embodiment of this new awareness. Censorship may originate from humanity's struggle to accept its role. This role involves creating and shaping reality through actions and beliefs. The inability to embrace this responsibility can lead to censorship. Censorship then becomes a mechanism to control or deny uncomfortable truths. The documentary concludes with a sense of completion and resolution. The beginning and end of the narrative connect, forming a cycle. The story's ultimate meaning begins within the viewer's interpretation. The documentary aims to resonate personally with each audience member. The narrative implies humanity retains a latent memory of ancient, fundamental truths. Figures like Einstein are portrayed as interpreters of these eternal principles. They translate abstract concepts into understandable forms for the present day. This suggests a cyclical nature of knowledge, rediscovered across generations. The symbolic representation highlights the timeless relevance of these truths. The documentary concludes by advocating for stillness. Stillness involves observing one's breath. It also includes embracing silence. Breath and silence are key components. True understanding begins in stillness. This practice is essential for profound insight.